case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1983, the Supreme Court heard Immigration and Naturalization Service vs. Chadha, a crucial case revolving around congressional authority and the separation of powers principle embodied in the U.S. Constitution. The lawsuit found its origins in the Immigration and Nationality Act. Kenyan citizen and U.S. resident Jagdish Chadha faced deportation after his student visa expired. His hopes for respite came when the Attorney General granted a suspension of his deportation. But this glimmer of relief was short-lived, as the House of Representatives utilized a provision of the Act, specifically Section 244(c)(2), to overturn the suspension. Chadha, however, decided to fight. He appealed to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, arguing the provision that sealed his fate was constitutionally unsound. It didn't toe the legislative line. To Chadha's relief, the Ninth Circuit sided with him, a decision that propelled an appeal to the U.S.'s highest legal authority, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court scrutiny was led by Chief Justice Burger. Delving into the case's complexities, the court found that the provision Section 244(c)(2), which permitted a congressional veto of executive branch decisions with a single chamber action, didn't align with the Constitution. The court found it to be a legislative power exercise unauthorized by the Constitution. It sidestepped the presentment clause, which requires presidential confluence, and avoided the bicameral requirement, requiring both legislative chambers' approval. Therefore, the court ruled the legislative veto provision as unconstitutional, a breach in the separation of powers doctrine. However, it labeled it severable, meaning that its unconstitutionality didn't influence the rest of the Immigration and Nationality Act. Consequently, the initial decision to suspend Chadha's deportation stood. The case underscored the importance of constitutional process adherence within legislation, especially when it affects individual lives, and has far-reaching implications for executive and independent agency delegations.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind, leave the stress of class.